This episode of Tolle Run is brought to you by the Outland Challenge Triathlon, the Solomon Autumn Trail Series, and M-Tech Results. Hi, I'm Olympian Carrie Tellefson, and today we're talking with Nate Freeburg about proper running form with your baby jogger. So let's get after it.
The first thing that I've learned is that, you're going to want to switch your hands a lot. And so I never use the strap, and once you get used to it and get comfortable with it, you don't need it. It is more of a safety measure, and you obviously want to be safe with your child. But just switching your hands often as you can, because when you're going with one hand like that for too long, it can just really kind of throw off your balance and your cadence and everything else. So as often as you can switch hands, the better.
So talk about tip number 2.
All right, so the second tip, what I've learned is that I have to adjust my cadence a lot when I'm running with a baby jogger. Partly it's because of just the way that ours is designed. Sometimes it feels like I'm gonna kick the wheel or kick the back bar. And so what I try to do is actually count. So I'll look at my watch, and so for every minute, I'll try to do like 80 or 90 steps and kind of just be very intentional about that. What I found overall, this may be a more general tip, is you just have to be so much more intentional about every part of your running. It's almost like going back to running 101 and thinking about your form at every element as you're running with it, because it is a complete shift in the way that you run. The last tip is, well, going back to arm swing, is try running someday without a baby jogger and just hold one arm here and just see what this arm does. And mine naturally just kind of swings out to compensate for that, because you don't have that other balance. And so more than normal, I have to be really intentional about thinking about tucking my elbow in. And it almost feels like I'm tucking it in too far, but it just sort of ends up natural because you're overcompensating because of the balance, because of the weight of it, and it just kind of pulls it in and makes it feel more normal. One of the, I guess, biggest things that I've learned is that if your baby's not happy, you're not going to be happy, your run's not going to go well. So some things around that is, strategically scheduling nap times so that your child's not tired, not ready to go down for a nap, making sure they're changed, they're fed, bringing snacks along, a sippy cup, whatever it is. Because otherwise you're stopping every few minutes. And what I've also done is kind of attach some toys around it, because he likes to throw things out, and that's a game that we play at home. But when you're running, you don't want to be stopping, picking up stuff all the time. So kind of attaching stuff to the stroller so that if he throws it out, you can grab it. The other thing that we like to do is run errands, literally run errands. And so, our family only has one car, and so it's not practical to, wait and only get stuff at night if we need diapers during the day. And so sometimes we will literally run to the store, grab some diapers, I'll take it out of the box and shove as much as I can under the stroller, and then run home. And it's just a great way to, 1, go for a run, and 2, get those errands done and get those things that you need for home. The other thing, and this is maybe more a parenting tip, but also applies to running, is I have learned to narrate my entire run with my son. Talking and kind of that conversation is so important for a child's language skills and their development, that I will literally narrate everything that we're doing. So, oh, Parker, look at this tree, look at this bridge, oh, there's a doggy, oh, look at this and that. To the point where one time a biker came up behind me and said, "Who are you talking to?" And it took me so off guard. I was like, no one, what do you mean? I'm not talking to anybody. You always hear, run at a conversational pace for, different runs. And so I take that very literally, and sometimes the conversation is just with myself and him, but it keeps it easy and keeps it comfortable, and it just makes it a lot of fun.
Thanks for joining me for my interview with Nate Freeburg. Get after it. Hey guys, if you like this episode, check out CTolleRun.com for even more videos, including interviews with elite athletes and training videos. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes. And don't forget to get after it.